Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
So we're here again.
Hey, Guude,
Less people
I'm
on.
hungry, man.
Well, just eat a potato.
I wish I could eat a potato.
We're real upset with whoever took all the potatoes from over here that we had planted
Like,
and did not leave any potatoes.
like,
Very
yeah,
upset.
literally, people watched me in my episode do it. I took out this line of wood, I dropped down a line of dirt, and this was the potatoes. They just replaced the potatoes with wheat and didn't leave any potatoes anywhere. All I have is 6 baked potatoes on me. You can't plant those.
These definitely aren't potatoes here. Nope, definitely not potatoes. That's too damn bad. Well, we'll find potatoes. So everyone's kind of claimed a spot. Jeff and I did not do that last time. So we're gonna. There's an island we'd like to look at. It's to the north. So
I call it
north
Iceland.
is this way.
Wait, I didn't even watch where you went. I'm sad about the potatoes.
I'm right beside you. Well, I'm right beside where the potatoes used to live.
Okay, I see now. Wait, what does this sign say?
Okay.
Does it say I stole your potatoes? Don't break. Mending hole. Don't break. What the hell? Mending
even know
hole?
what that means.
Okay.
Do you have any wood? I don't have any wood, actually.
Yes, and I just made a boat.
Okay. Can you make me one? Do you have to make me one, too?
Yes.
Okay. If we go over here to about 512 and then get in the water, we should, and just go straight north, we should find a little island. Now, this right here, I believe, is Ryuski's house.
Okay, wait. I didn't
looking
see.
at the
Since I made
map,
you a
correct.
boat, I didn't see which way you went.
I'm basically just going north.
So you're basically just going this way somewhere.
He's got smoke coming out of his house. I don't even know how you do that.
Oh, that's not. Is that north?
Mm-hmm.
Spoosh.
Do you see me?
I see the smoke coming out of the house, so that's what I'm heading
Okay, I'm
towards.
standing right beside this house. Oh, and he's got a farm down here, and I see potatoes.
Oh, steal the pit. Oh, there's reeds. Do we need reeds?
Probably.
Should grab.
There's also a new blocks. Sugarcane has been added.
What? Isn't that what this
Yeah.
is?
No. Those are reeds.
No,
now or
I have
something.
sugarcane. These are sugarcane.
Okay, well then these are something. These things right here.
I don't see where you are at.
I am on the ground right beside this smoky ass house. Down here by the water. I'm at the ocean beside Smoky House. My coordinates are 512 negative 684.
Ah, there you are. I was like, you just were down the hill, so I couldn't see you at all.
Gotcha. Well, if you come over here, these are new, whatever these are.
Oh, yes, I just got actual sugarcane. So these are they these are bamboo or reeds?
I don't know.
If I break it, will it die?
Break it. Nah, break it.
Will it grow back? Oh.
Totally. I don't have any for it. I made some more. Okay. I think one of these something over here
They're
is potatoes,
bamboo
right?
for sure.
This is potatoes right here, right? Potatoes. Okay. We got potatoes.
Good. We just need enough to start a farm. I wonder if they just transplanted our potatoes over here. What is
Maybe
this?
so. What's what?
Oh my god, it's
Oh, that's scaffolding. They've added scaffolding.
scaffolding.
Yeah.
That's cool. I did hear about this. That is cool.
All right. Give us some boats. We go north from here.
To the north.
And it shouldn't be too far from looking at the map.
Yeah, it actually should be just a couple hundred blocks this way, right?
Yeah.
I guess you can run in your boat now.
I guess we didn't need. Okay, I hit shift to run in my boat, and that's how you get out of the boat.
I just went through a chunk air for sure.
Hey,
I think this is the island.
I think
Oh god,
so.
I just hit shift as well on accident. Like I missed the key.
Oh, it's control. That's right.
Yeah, it's control,
Yeah.
but I went to hit it again and I missed the key. There's a workbench down here in the water
Really?
and a door. What? So somebody's been to this island.
Yeah, I guess so.
They made a
But
breeding.
no one's living here. No one has claimed this as their home.
How do we
So,
claim it?
We just did.
What do you
This
think that
is our home.
What do you think that they? I declare it.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, I want to come look at it first and just kind of see. It's not super big.
So it's all about how we use it. not the size
Yeah.
of it.
It's probably big enough.
I can see
There
a
is-
floating island in the distance.
Really? Which way?
To the left, or where are you at? Look that way,
On the
right there.
side. That's
Oh,
that's
wait,
a whole
it's just rendering in a
island.
whole
It just
island.
hasn't rendered in yet
So-
for you, I don't think.
Wait, are we on? Which island are we on? Are we on the wrong island? Because there's two islands right next to each other, isn't there? That we're looking
That's
at.
what. So this is the one that's 512 negative 1024.
Okay,
and
so
there's
this
the gray
is
one
this is the
right
Iceland, and then
beside us.
that gray one is Greenland.
Right.
Okay.
So we could really.
We could
pick
base
which-
here and then go explore over there.
We could.
That looks cool. Look at that cave.
That does look a cool cave.
We should go check out that cave.
Okay.
I do
I mean,
like
we could
this.
technically live on this on Greenland as you call it.
We should
This
build
is Iceland right here, right?
under. This is Iceland when I'm on, and now we're going to Greenland.
Okay.
For people wondering, it's because on the map it is positionally it's where Iceland and Greenland would be, like next to each other, and Greenland is all icy looking and Iceland is all green looking, which is how it is on a map. So that's why I called them that.
This is just stone. It's not even a cave. That's just like an underhang.
So this is a weird. There's a creeper in that underhang. It's very strange, like just a stone island here.
Yeah, very very stony. There is. Oh, this is kind of cool right here. It's like a ravine, maybe. No, not a ravine. It's just a cave, but it cuts through to the other side of the island. This is actually pretty cool. Like, look through there.
Yeah, I just kind of saw into it from the other side. I hear zombies. Says it does go down. There's a zombie down there. I mean, this might be a cave system.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, do we want to live in it? Around it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we want to live here or the other island. I don't know. I'm gonna dig through over here.
I'm gonna go to the
where's
top.
Charcoal's at.
Dude, it's like that's a pretty sweet area, that's for sure.
I really like this side over here. Someone's lit this up though, so someone's been here
Oh, that's
and lit it all
unfortunate.
up. But no one's declared it as their home for sure, because like all the homes have been marked. On the map
How did
already.
somebody come to mark that though?
In the live stream and the videos that have come out where people have said, "I'm going to live here," basically.
So if we say it louder,
Right. Well, no one has said that here yet. We're the first people that.
well,
have that
we're the
opportunity
first people to
it.
say it as it stands now. However, this video will not actually come out
That's true. That we don't. This comes out
in 4 days.
The next one's tomorrow. No, not that long, is it? So 3 days.
3
Yeah,
days, yeah.
A little while. I think that we're gonna need more room than that other little island has. I feel like this is gonna have to be the place because that other island's pretty small.
The other island is very small. And I kind of lost my direction. Did you go to the other end of the island?
I did. I just saw you
Okay.
up top. I'm basically right
Yeah.
below you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Should we go back to Iceland for the night, though? Or do we want to start building something now? Because it's turning night, and I'm afraid we won't be able to defend ourselves as well on this island because it's so big.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can go over there and maybe light the whole island up, and then it's gonna be safe for sure, right? I do like this place better though. There's a big flat area right here we could make into a house. I don't have any like specific spot that we have to live in, but
Yeah, no, I definitely do like this island, and I hope there's a cave system underneath.
this is a cool like cove between the two islands.
I do
Sorry.
really like that lava going into the water, though.
Mm-hmm. No, this look really cool.
And all that seaweed. You're swimming like a real man, a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Okay, there is a zombie. There's lots of skeletons now. Okay.
I do not have any wood still.
I don't have any coal is the problem.
I have a lot of coal.
I have wood. Where you at?
You
Here.
come to me and I'll give you all my coal.
Well, I'll give you half the wood.
I'm gonna plant some bamboo right down here.
I'm definitely getting lag spikes when I...
Yeah, I was just watching the moon kind of jump around.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like Marcus has died 13 times.
Unruly Babs has died 16 times.
Yeah, there's 7 people in life. That's a lot of people. A lot more than normal, at least. Okay, so Greenland and Iceland. I think this would be a cool island to turn into like our animal farm.
Like Orville?
Like,
or Orson Welles?
did Orson Welles have an animal farm?
Wasn't Orson... Didn't he write the book Animal Farm? Or was that...
I've never even heard of a book named Animal Farm.
Is it... What? Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
It's like required reading in high school. It's the one about all the animals, and it's a political book, and all the animals are supposed to represent different, like, you know, Republican, Democrat type thing. I don't even actually remember all about it. It's been so long. It's a very political book, but it's a very popular book that I don't understand how you could never have heard of the book Animal Farm.
Never heard of it. First time.
Pretty sure it was Orson Welles. You're messing with me, right?
No, never heard.
I'm not like thinking. Now you're making me second guess myself because it's such a common book that.
I mean, different parts of the nation have different required readings.
I think isn't it the National 100, like top 100 reading list or whatever it is? Is it a national list?
No, I don't. No, there's not. There's no national required reading list.
Well, it's not really
for
required
students.
technically, but it's the.
You just said.
I did say
reading.
required, but I mean it's not really required. I don't think they can ever require you to read a book, but it's a very standard in curriculums in middle school and high school because of what the book. It's like Lord of the Flies.
I've never read that either.
Jesus Christ. You never read or heard
wait, you know
of?
what? I listened to that not a couple years ago.
Okay, but you've heard of that one at least.
Yeah.
Whether you've actually read it or not. Quit backpedaling on me, Skelly.
I'm looking this up. Yeah, it's an Orwell book. It's only got a 3 out of 5 by Goodreads.
Well, nobody likes
Novella by
politics.
George Orwell, first published.
Oh, George Orwell, that's it, not Orson Welles. Well, Iceland's getting a little decimated by creepers right now.
It's published in 45. Fable reflects events leading up to the Russian Revolution in 1917, and then on into the Stalinist era of the Soviet Union. I've never heard of it.
I can't eat a carrot right now.
Okay. Now's not the time.
Yeah, now is just not the time. I was going to make a mess all over the place trying to eat this carrot, but it just ain't going to eat. Are you able to do anything? You're moving around still. Why can't I eat this damn carrot?
Stop trying and then try again.
Yeah, that actually worked.
Yeah, it's normally whenever it bugs out like that, or if you stop and restart, it'll work
I
itself
don't like
out.
to stop. Oh, those chainmail leggings are
Did
about...
you use all that coal?
No.
You have some of it back. You got an arrow sticking out of your head there.
Thank you. Thank you. I do like a chest to put some of this stuff down. I got too much stuff.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to figure out where we were going to call home before I did that, but sure.
Well, I'm fighting these skeletons and stuff, and...
Right.
This will be all of my wood, though.
I wish Vanilla Minecraft had the thing that showed you where mobs could spawn, like the F7 thing that you do in modded. You know what I'm talking about?
That'd be
you see
nice.
Little yellow X's and stuff.
I wish we had a Wayla tooltip, too, because looking at that, the farm, it's hard to tell what things are, if they're grown fully.
Yeah. Now they've changed the colors of everything. It is difficult to know what's what. But I mean, I feel like that's one of those things that will with time we'll just know again, you know?
I mean, hopefully. Okay, killing a lot of skeletons here. Ooh, I should kill a couple more sheep so we can at least have
we
a
are
bed.
gonna need to have a bed.
Yeah.
Should you wait to shear them?
Well, I already killed 3, so I have enough for a bed.
Okay.
We almost need to put
This is
down...
our animal farm, Jeff. Don't kill the animals.
That's true. We almost need to put down... how many potatoes did you grab? We need to start cooking some stuff. Or growing some stuff, I mean.
I only got 3.
Yeah, this is an attack. Hey, there's bamboo down here. Sweet.
I planted that.
Oh, well then. Sweet.
I don't know what it's for. I think that's how you make the scaffolding, though.
Whoa, Skelly. Didn't even see you there, buddy.
If we can make it this whole season without dying.
How long do you want the season to be? Let's be like, we're gonna go this whole season without dying, guys, and season over. Oops, I forgot I'm on the wrong level for these to. Here, I'm gonna just plant some things down here. Whoops. Do you have those taters?
I do.
You're getting a little
So
destroyed
many
by some
creepers
skellies over there.
Oh, they ain't
We should be able to just eat these egg flowers. Don't eat the uncooked taters.
I only grabbed 3.
I mean, I started with 1 and had us plenty, so we can do this.
Can be done. Oh, this is cool.
I've killed
You
a
should
lot.
come over here.
I've killed a lot of skeletons to not have any bones. I wonder if my inventory was full when I was.
Probably. Check this out down here. Come down here.
You like just
Teleported.
teleported? Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm coming down
Come
here.
under here.
Whoa. Whoa, there's a
Cave and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Are you gonna die in that cave? Ooh, okay. I need to. Okay, I'm stuck in a current. I was like gonna go explore more, and I forgot that we don't have the gear we had in the last season. Therefore, I don't have special breathing abilities.
So I guess we can probably get stuff to make another enchanting table over here. We can leave the one we made for the community. Shouldn't be that hard to find. Because all we need is 2 diamonds, because we already got the diamond pick and everything. So
Yeah, and hopefully in some caving we'll find some diamonds pretty early on. I'm concerned if somebody came over here and put some torches down. Like, what did they do exactly on this island? And
it's only, I mean, since everyone has already declared a home, I don't see a reason to worry that someone else has declared a home.
Oh no, but did they just go down, do some caving, find diamonds, take off? Like,
right, where there might not be diamonds left.
the resources
There's gotta
might
be
be.
some.
Okay, I just jumped in this bed, by the way, over by our little setup. If you want to jump in before it turns daytime, so that we're making sure that we.
Yeah, I don't know last time I laid in one, so it's probably time for me.
Unless that's changed in 1.14.
I don't think it has. I don't think they did anything with the phantoms.
Okay, some bones. I'm up to like 14 arrows.
Wow. So yeah, I guess with the bones we could force the potatoes to grow so we can get more.
That's kind of what I was trying to do. Okay. Spiders. care about them. We only got 4 bones. I want to get a one of those spear things.
Tried it?
Yes, that's it.
Spear
The
things.
spear things. Damn, this zombie dropped me some carrots. I'm getting lucky with the drops from these guys if we needed the vegetables.
So, like, I think over there would make a really cool lighthouse. Like this, if you look, like where the rock kind of like comes up there.
Okay.
On the edge.
On the very edge. That would be pretty
Yeah.
sweet. And I think next to it would make a cool wheat farm. Somebody actually said in the comment of my first video, because I titled it like a new wheat farm begins or something like that. And they were seriously like, something along the lines of, "Oh, are you going to actually do it right this time and make it build height to, to top to bottom?" And so I think some people think that we're actually going for another wheat farm. I also had somebody very commenting on my video, like almost very angry. They weren't angry with me, but they were like, "If all these people just stop playing after a month, I'm going to be so pissed." And I'm like, man, giving them a month is generous.
I know, right? Yeah, I asked my Discord, I was like, how long y'all give it? And they're like, a week? I'm like, that sounds about right.
I'm surprised that now it's 2 days later that there's 5 other people on besides us right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. I like it. I hope it sticks around like this. And that's why if it does, it'd be nice to have a base that's close to the main area and everybody can actually... Dude, if we could actually have bases where we started doing prank wars, we could turn this whole series into prank wars.
Yeah.
If people play.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. I think that's it really just matters if people play. If people play, more people will play. It's really what it comes down to. But the moment like one person stops playing, then someone else stops playing. Like it's like this exponential growth or something. So
or
as long as people
exponential
play,
non-growth.
Yeah. So it was weird things where just got to keep everyone interested somehow. Which, I mean, people will stop. Like, pause is probably already done.
Most likely. No.
But no, I mean, I'm optimistic because I mean we also have got some new people that are interested in stuff. So that's cool. Like Babs is playing. Justin said he wants to hang out and play with her some.
So good. The big question is, can I join Minecraft?
I mean, that's kind of funny is the number of people that have asked me today, like, hey, can I join? Like Mukaki asked earlier, like, can I play? Like, sure, I guess. So it is kind of funny to have that happen again, where people are like, can I play? Haven't seen that question in quite a while. So I think that's a good thing too. It keeps people. And I mean, more people that are interested.
Yeah, honestly, if you find, at this point, it's one of those things where people are not playing anymore. If you found a group of very strong people that have been close to the community for a while that wanted to jump on and play and be a presence on the server, that's almost like what this place needs.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it all started. I mean, honestly, that's how it all began. So it doesn't have to be the same people.
Minecraft 2.0.
I guess so. There is a cave over here that doesn't look explored. So I kind of want to jump down in here and see what's what. I do need to make a chest and just empty my inventory there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing on this side over here. I'm also trying to get some basic foods put together. Oh man, this lag.
I don't have any food.
We have enough to make a golden apple. Of gold.
I do have 19 gold. I'll come back over there and chop down a couple trees.
Some of the stuff I just don't need. Like, why am I carrying around this wooden pickaxe and this stair? Put some leather in there.
So you're not a Stephen King fan, are you?
I read The Langoliers is the only Stephen King book, and it's kind of funny because that's from like it's one of the stories in 4 Past Midnight or 4.
Oh,
is it 4 Past Midnight?
Yeah, probably.
it's just one of the stories in there. And I read that because a long time ago, because I was trying to get into Stephen King, and I had seen like parts of that movie, and I was like, oh, this is kind of an entertaining concept. Like, let me read this. And it was good. I just never continued on watching it. And it was one of those continued on reading it. I mean, it was just one of those like, nah, I was done.
I don't like his short stories for the most part, but I don't like short stories. I think is probably my problem. I like them 1,300-page reads,
or listen tos.
Well, yeah, I do a lot of that. Mostly that, in fact. But even whenever I did like physically use my eyeballs to read, it was always the longer.
Use my eyeballs instead of my earballs.
Yeah, my earballs don't. Yeah, I was just the reason I was asking is the new Pet Cemetery. I don't know if you ever read that. You've probably seen the original movie.
Yeah, I've seen the original movie of that. I've not read it, no. And horror movies, and that was the thing, is when I was a kid, when Stephen King was really popular, my sister was really into him, and I was more too scared of movies at the time. Like, things like that scared me, and I didn't want to...
Right.
I want to get into it.
Yeah, the reason I was going to bring it up is I normally am... Like, whenever they first announced it, I was like, do we need that? Because, like, Stephen King's movies have been historically bad in terms of representing the books.
But they just came out with it. And weren't you huge? I know just is like a year ago now, but weren't you thinking that was, like, the most fantastic movie that you'd seen?
By Stephen King, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, like, the first It was okay, but this, like, I mean, it's one of my favorite books anyways. But so often... does a Stephen King book come out and it just is just not well done. I mean, movie. It just does not well. Like the Dark Tower movie. Like that was just offensive. Like it's like the biggest series. I mean, it's like Stephen King's Lord of the Rings or something. Stephen King's Game of Thrones, and then they made this like little 2-hour movie that didn't have anything to do with it. Like it was just weird how this even came to be. So like, but Pet Sematary. That was one of the movies that was well done. Like the original Pet Sematary, it represents the book really well. So that's why whenever they said, like, we're coming out with this movie, I was like, but there's so many other good Stephen King books that still don't have a film even. Like, why are we doing one of the ones that already got represented well?
Right.
Basically. But I will say...
Now, is it supposed to be a complete just remake?
That's what it's supposed to be, yeah. Like, here it is again, basically. But I guess, well, I say that, but I guess not, because that's not what it is. It's like they changed the story, and it's the first time I think I've seen a book like that changed, and the new story is better.
Do you need some food?
Where did you plant these potatoes? Because I just keep
these ones down here. Just this like chunk right here, because that's all I had, and I was spreading it. So I have some on me. Not many, because I've been putting it back in. But if you need food, you can have that, and you can have that.
Okay. I do need food.
That's all I got right now. I'm trying to get more, like, skeleton bones. Skeleton bones.
But yeah, I think it's the first time that I've seen a movie like that redone, and they changed the ending, and it's better. So I'd actually highly recommend the new Pet Cemetery. It's really good.
So you've seen the new Pet Cemetery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I thought you were going on and you were going to complain because you didn't want to see it because it was like a remake of already a good movie. So you've seen it and it is good, even though it's kind of see it pointless as to them redoing it.
Well, I thought it was pointless, but now that I've seen it, I think that them making it was worthwhile. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
How mad would you be if they remade Dark Towers and it was even worse?
That's not possible. Literally, Dark Tower is an action film that had to have been made by a fan of Stephen King, I guess. Like this person was a fan of his books, and they're like, let's make a movie based on Stephen King's universe, and let's call it Dark Tower, even though it doesn't have anything to do with those particular books. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, and I've definitely seen movies like that before. Now, I guess the question is, how many... Because wasn't the Dark Tower series... Because I had a friend who was really into the Dark Tower series. Wasn't it a lot of books?
It's 7 books, and they get very big by the end.
Cave is crazy. And this movie was all of the books.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It didn't have.
But it was none of the books
any of
at
the
the same
important
time.
characters. It had 2 of the important characters. They changed the main character from a white man to a black man, which is okay in most cases, except a big part of, I talked about this before, a big part of one of the main characters that they just completely removed was that she was racist and she was a black lady. So she had a big trouble, like a big hard time with the gunslinger. So I guess, I don't know. The movie is awful in terms of, the movie is I enjoyed the movie as this action film that made references to Stephen King's work,
but it was not Dark Tower.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah.
It was really not at all Dark Tower. So it's just a weird thing that even exists. I don't know how Stephen King, in good conscience, signed off on it. Because he has said many times that Dark Tower is like his that represents him the biggest amongst anything he's ever written.
Weren't you the one that said that the movie Sphere was terrible in comparison to the books?
Yes.
And I've read, that's one that I read a lot of Michael Crichton books, and I started with Sphere, and I thought Sphere was amazing, and I think I saw the movie with a relatively open mind and was relatively pleased with it, even though I didn't think it was necessarily like, to the book, but I didn't think it was bad. And I remember
it's an okay movie. It's not like Time Frame. Do you remember Time Frame?
No, I don't think I ever read Time Frame or heard of Time
That's
Frame.
a good book. That one's worth reading. It's about time travel.
Yeah, I would definitely like it then.
Yeah. No, that's the movie. That's another movie that they missed. They didn't read the book first.
Time Frame, a Michael Crichton book.
It's really good. I would recommend that book a lot. And it is about time travel, so it is up your alley.
How about Avengers Endgame?
I don't know anything about Marvel stuff.
So, it's really funny because I am not against that stuff at all. I really like DC comic books, or not comic books per se, but the movies like Wolverine, X-Men, like all that stuff. And I've never seen any of the Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy, and people think I'm insane because I've never seen them. So
I've seen some of it, but I fell behind, is basically where I'm at. Like, I'm interested in the Avengers stuff. I've seen some of the other Avengers movies. I haven't seen... Is there another creeper here? But I haven't... So I got the list, basically, of like what I need to... Oh, there's a spawner here, Jeff.
I don't know where you're at compared to me, but I went down in the cave.
And it's a skeleton spawner, so it's even, like, useful.
I mean, that is actually extremely useful right now. Dude, we just spend the next episode and turn that into into a spawner because turn it into a spawner. The thing it already is. Let's turn it into that. A harvester because, holy crap, what just happened? Oh, you're right. It's you.
I am fighting for my life here.
I'm coming. Nice.
I didn't check the chest yet. No, yeah, more horse armor.
There's like a hole right through this wall. Like there's a more cave like right here.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Sweet.
I think this
so
outside.
like I pulled up the list recently of what you need to watch and in what order. Because I was gonna try to catch up basically, but like the first 6 movies you're supposed to watch before you watch the event. Go ahead.
I am extremely confused. Walk this way, please. Where I went through the back of this wall. Where is this light coming from?
There is reports of lighting glitches.
Oh, I thought it was outside because of the way it was lit up.
Yeah,
and then
it looks like it's like outside.
Don't see the outside.
Yeah. There is outside over here. Actually, it does loop around to the outside. But yeah, I actually want to catch up and see all of them. Because I've seen some of the stuff that's in that franchise. I've seen the first Guardian of the Galaxies, and I started watching the second, and like I got bored, and I never did finish it. And I've seen the Iron Man movies. I've seen one of the Captain America movies. So I've seen some of this stuff, but I haven't seen any of the Ant-Man. there's just some of it I haven't seen, and so I'm not caught up. And I got a list on what you're supposed to watch, but some of it wasn't on Netflix. That's as far as I got. I was like, well, I don't really have any way to see half of these.
Well, and hopefully this isn't a spoiler for anybody for a movie I've never seen, but clearly there's been headlines everywhere that are talking about the time travel of Avengers Endgame explained. So I'm like, damn, apparently it's like some hardcore time travel, trippy stuff. So I really want to see it, but I can't just watch it without being caught up in the series at all.
Well, like, I've seen stuff online. Again, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I think some characters have died and stuff in the previous movie.
You mean they come back? I think I've seen.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they come back or what, but I feel like that there's money that has to be made, so they have to come back. Basically, it's one of those things where you can't permanently kill off any character because you need more movies to be made in the future. So, like, no one's dead for good, no matter what. Basically is how I look at these type of things.
I mean, that is kind of an interesting concept of the time travel, is you could just throw it into any movie to bring, we killed off a character that was your favorite. Well, I mean, one of these days, if Game of Thrones wasn't ending, I can imagine, 2 seasons from now, people are like, well, shit, we killed off all the ones that people wanted to watch. Let's bring them back. They all of a sudden can time travel now.
That's an interesting thing that's going on there, because the book's like, so George R. Martin has basically told them what happened so they can make told them what happened so they can make the final season. But the people that are watching a story that they haven't had the opportunity to read because it's not released.
Yeah, that is kind of an interesting concept with the way that is going. And now the guy who's writing the books, does he plan on his book being the last book?
Yeah, this is, I think, as far as I understand, this is the last book. And it's just taken him ages to actually release it.
I don't know if I will ever watch Game of Thrones.
I tried. I gave it a lot of seasons. Crystal was super into it, and so I would watch it with her. And I tried so hard. And we're like in like 3rd or 4th season, and I'm like, so who's he again? And she's like, I remember her saying to me, if at this point you don't know who the fuck he is, you need to stop watching this show. And I was like, okay, well, I'll stop watching this show then.
Yeah, it's never been a show that has appealed to me conceptually from what it's supposed to be. Everybody tells me how much I would like it. I just can't watch it. It's Stranger Things for me.
I don't understand that one. Everyone, you're the only person that I have got to watch Stranger Things that wasn't just like, I don't ever want to stop watching Stranger Things.
I've never started it though. So I could start it and think it's fantastic. It's never appealed to me to sit down and be like, okay, now it's time to start Stranger Things. Like, now is the time, because it's not one of those shows that I look at.
Why is it?
There's nothing that I look at or I've heard about that show that makes me go, I need to watch that show. Game of Thrones actually kind of revolts me a little bit. You're one of the few people I've talked to that has watched multiple seasons and then given up. I've also seen like one random out of place episode of Game of Thrones because somebody was over that really wanted to see it, and that puts everything without any context is like, okay, I have no idea what's happening, nor do I care.
Right.
It did not look entertaining to me, though, still. It's just nothing that's ever appealed to me. But yeah, the Stranger Things, it's not that I don't think I would like it, it's that nothing appeals me to start watching it. You, though, throw me off completely, because how on earth have you still not watched Travelers Season 3? You like Traveler seasons 1 and 2, yet
I did.
You won't watch the 3rd season yet.
I just haven't had time. It's not something. I mean, it ain't going anywhere, and there's not another season coming.
That's
true.
So
that's kind of why I'm like, well, it ain't going anywhere, and it's not like I need to watch it before the next season comes out.
That is
so. I think that's got a lot to do with it. That the fact that I know the show is canceled, I can watch it whenever.
Did they do anything with poisonous potatoes yet? Because I got one. It looks all green and spotty.
No.
It's weird. It's a new texture, but
still pointless.
Still pointless,
as far as I know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just so many shows. God, Travelers was so good. I'm so sad. It's done. Wrecked is done. Like, all the good shows are just done.
Why don't you watch Stranger Things? Stranger Things season 3 comes out
when I get a chance. Had I really thought about it, I probably would have started it before I started watching Glitch. And I only watched Glitch because I was bored and had nothing else to watch and turned on Netflix and it was there. And I was like, oh, this looks entertaining. But had I thought about it, I would have started Stranger Things. Because like I said, I'm not against it. Though, we talked about Glitch the other day. I finished it now. So there's 2 seasons and I finished it. And I think it like wrapped it up. Like it's over. And
Okay.
you were saying something about did they find the other grave? And I was like, well, they found lots of graves. You're like, no, this one's like a super important one. And I have absolutely no idea now that I'm finished with the series what you're talking about.
It's been a long time since I watched it. I watched it when it first came out, and I don't remember. I just remember there being this one grave that was like important.
I mean, there was a lot of them that were important.
Yeah, but there was one that was more important than others. I don't remember now why though. It's been too long. I don't know.
Yeah, so I was like when I was watching the last episode, I'm like, what grave was Coot talking about? Because
I can't tell you.
Or I feel like it was watching Lost, and I was like the last 5 minutes, maybe it'd be like the new grave, and then the show ends, and add more mystery to something that you never really solved, and make everybody so happy with that ending. I remember watching that last episode of Lost, and then after they had like all these Lost parties, and they had news crews out at these Lost watch parties that were like interviewing people, and it was so funny because they're like, so what did you like and think about the ending? And everybody they interviewed gave it a positive response, but you could tell deep down inside they were so disappointed, but they didn't want to say it on TV. And they were like, well, yeah. it was really good to bring closure to the series and like written very well. And like that would be the end of their like statement. You can just tell that
What's so funny about that? Oh my god, a little baby. What's so funny about that is I hated the last season of Lost. Like Lost,
the last like 3 seasons of Lost were terrible. Oh well, they could have been good had they built up to anything. The last season got way the fuck out of whack. Like it was terrible.
There might be another damn skeleton spawner down here. I can't kill them all.
I'm trying to get us enough food, but there's no skeletons up top. Like, is the problem? I can't get more bones.
Well, there's certainly plenty down here.
Yeah, I guess I should not worry about it. We should come down and just start building.
Oh God, I can't get headway here.
Can't.
I can't. They're beating me up, Jeff.
Okay, I'm coming back.
We need to finish this episode anyway. So thanks for watching, everyone.
All right, thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.